Hi there, this is Andrew from Lightworks Photography again, and today I'd like to just have a little chat about a rather strange corner of wedding folklore, which is the one of signing the register. Um, and it's one that seems to cause a number of vicars and registrars, particularly, a number of problems in terms of couples having their photographs done while they're actually signing. And I think this is, well, it's a historical thing first of all. I think it's sort of the tradition that you can't photograph signing the register. It's a legal document, and as a photographer, I don't know, steal people's signatures or information. There's better ways of doing that. So I'm sure I didn't become a wedding photographer to do that, but that's I think that's the fear. It's a legal document, and you can't photograph a legal document, so that's part of it. Also, I think it's quite a stressful time in the ceremony for the registrar and for your vicar or your officiant. You know, there's a bit of admin to be done, and you've got to sign in the right place, and it's the piece of paper that you will take, you know, through with you for the rest of your married life. And I think it's a shame, because it's a really important piece of paper, and it's one of the few things in 15, 20 years time that you will sort of be able to hold that were there on the wedding day with you, probably. And I think it's a really important time, and if possible, it can be really, really nice to photograph. It's lovely, sort of getting a couple, if they're photographing together, or there's some interaction, or you know, one's watching the other and that sort of thing. It's really nice to do. However, the general consensus is one of no, you can't photograph the actual signing, but you have to do a sort of set-up, posed shot afterwards. So it's worth, particularly if you're having a church wedding, to speak to your vicar or your chaplain, because they tend to be give a little more leeway on this. If you explain that your photographer, if it's me particularly, is going to be very, very sort of unobtrusive and hands-off and not in the way, and you know, it's nice, you want to get a proper picture of you actually doing it, and you know, you talk through the issues, then actually a lot of church ceremonies, religious ceremonies, they are actually getting a little bit more open to the idea of photography actually happening during the time. You may not have a lot of luck with a registrar. I don't think I've ever photographed a wedding where a registrar has allowed me to photograph the actual signing. We've always have to do the smile for the camera, the grab and smile shot. So you grab the pen and you smile. So it's worth having the conversation. Final thing is try and make sure that you have a decent pen to do it with. The number of weddings, I actually carry one with me a lot of the time for this very reason, but the number of weddings where the couple are given just a little Bic biro like this to do it with, which seems such a shame that you just got married and you've got a biro to sign your register with. Okay, well, I hope that's been useful. If you're thinking of getting married and you're going to sign a register and you'd like some pictures, have a chat with the person that's going to be in charge of your ceremony, and hopefully you'll be able to do that. Okay, hope to see you in the next video. Thanks, bye bye.